There we go. All right, everything is good. My bad, guys. I apologize for that. All right, we are all good now. I should be up and running. My bad. Got so many different buttons to press, and I forgot to press them all there. So there we go. All right,
guys, just give me a
my bad, guys.
Give me a little bit of a thumbs up
right.
once you guys see everything there is good. I think we should be good to go now.
All right, I know there's a little bit of a delay, so let's give it a second. Are we good? We're good. Okay, all right, excellent. So let's get right back into what we've been hearing about a little bit today. I'll let everybody join. Give everybody some time to join. I know I said 7 o'clock. We are right there on 7 o'clock right now. So let me give everybody some time to join. We're going to do what we normally do, man. We're going to do a roll call. Guys that are here, let me know where you are tuning in from right now, and then we will get into some of the news today for our wonderful New York Yankees. Aaron Boone spoke today. It's never a good thing. When Aaron Boone speaks, it's never a good thing. You know what I mean? It's never a good thing when Booney is talking. You want Booney to do the least talking as possible. If Booney could just shut up, we'd be good. But we're going to get with that. So first and foremost, it is time for roll call. We got Zach in here. 2 Zachs, back-to-back, but spelled differently. Z-A-C, Z-A-C-K. We got Sniper in here. Bobby M, Johnny Almonte, my dude. We got Eric. We got Big Boy, David, Johnny, Anthony, West End 125. We got Nick. We got Ronaldo up in here. Eric, Enzo, Taco Nacho. Just AC, Matt Chambers, Zilla, Jeff F. Philo. We got Philo. We got Gus. We got Kicking It with Roy, my dude. We got Doug. We got WWS. We got Elite Assassin 809. Don't mess with that dude. We got Wilfred. We got the Torah. The Torah up in here. Chris in here. Ra. We got Ra up in here. We got Marcel. We got Ronaldo again. I already saw. We got RB Felix. We got RB Fam up in here. We got Doug in the spot. We got Drew. We got Perry. Tannen is up in this spot. Joey. We got Joey up in here. Al is in here. The best Al I ever knew is Al Bundy. We got Yo Joe in here. We got, what's my dude's name up there? Jose Christian is in the house. We got Dave Eisenberg in the house. Joey Picarella. We got Joey Picarella. We got Italian blood up in the house. We got Daryl in here. And you guys already know the spots. Look, we got New Jersey. We got Queens. We got Miami. We got Bergen. We got the toilet. Got my man from the toilet up in here. We got Bushwick. Greenville, Tennessee. North Carolina. PA, Canada. We're going to talk about Canada today, actually. Got Canada in here. Got everybody. Salt Lake City. We're global, man. We global. We just all over the place. Texas. I mean, come on, man. We all over the place, man. But, guys, here we go. What is going on, everybody? Thank you, guys, for being here. I tell you what. Spring training's here, but you know the crazy thing is, guys, get me for a second, right? Spring training is here, but I'm just like, we don't really care that spring training is here. We want to know if they're going to make a move or not. We got Las Vegas in here, Syracuse, ATL, BK, East New York, East Brooklyn, Jersey City. I'm going to take a salute to everybody. But guys, man, spring training is back. It's all cool. But you got some of the bullshit coming out again, man. And I'm telling you, man, look, I created NyynewsTV for a reason. Right? You guys know that. One of the main reasons why I created NyynewsTV was because I truly feel like we do not have beat writers. We do not have people that can simply ask a question. And guys, look, I'm going to clear this up real fast because I tweeted this earlier and I had some people go, well, Pete, what do you expect Aaron Boone to say? That the team sucks? No. Not at all. Let me tell you guys what I want, okay? Here's what I want beat writers to do. Aaron Boone comes out today We understand it. We get it. He's not going to go up there first day in. Hey, guys, the Yankees suck. Our roster sucks. We don't know what we're doing. So, unfortunately, I'm just a manager. I'm kind of here stuck with this. This is what it is. Here's my thing, guys. Here's my thing. You ready for this? Joshua Cohen, thank you so much for the subscription, man. I appreciate that. Here's my thing, guys, okay? If we had beat writers, here's a question you could ask, and it's not even wrong. Okay. Yeah, this is me, Aaron Boone. I think we got a really good team. We can win with the team we got. Blah, 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 blah. Excuse me, Aaron? Aaron? Yeah, Pete Simonetti, NyynewsTV. Remember me? Over here, Aaron. Over here. Right here. Me, Pete. Pete, remember me? Question. At the end of last year, you said that this roster needs a lot of improvement. Your general manager also said there's holes that need to be filled with the roster construction. What is the difference from then to right now? And that's it. That's all you got to do as a beat reporter, but we don't got guys that will even do that. So I asked Brian Hoke today, I said, hey, Brian, are you guys allowed to ask a question? Because I'm in shock. Lindsay Adler was able to get her question. Aaron, is it true? Is it true that there's some unvaccinated folks still? Holding a fucking cat. She's there holding a cat with a fucking mask on her face. Aaron! Lindsay, can you speak up? Aaron Boone, is it true about the unvaccinated? They created me. I was me before, but they created me. Let me tell you, they lit a fire under my ass that I'm telling you, a fire extinguisher, water, nothing could put out. Because the fans deserve better than this. The fans deserve a beat writing team that please hold these guys accountable. I'm not saying you got to beat the shit out the guy. You don't got to throw a tomato at him. It's a fair question. Hey, Aaron, you did say at the end of the year, that this club needs lots of improvement on this roster. You guys have not done anything to improve this roster. Why do you feel you are a winner today? And I'm not expecting Aaron Boone to simply say, we suck, we're not going to win. Because anybody can win. That is true. You could be shit and win and get lucky. But you got to have a better answer for us than we can win with this team. You got to be something better. You just said it months ago that your team needs improvement. There's been no improvement. That's not nothing wrong. That's not bullying Aaron again. You're not like the umpire that bullied him, that made him roll into a ball and cry. You're not doing that. There's nothing wrong with that question. I think Brian Cashman is going to be asked that if they don't do nothing. I mean, that's going to be a hell of a presser. It's absolutely insane what we're dealing with some of these guys. I mean, I don't understand it, guys, but the big story of the presser actually goes back to Aaron Boone basically coming out. And let me explain this a little bit, because this isn't shocking. As much as I laugh about it, because me and Francis just got done saying this yesterday, when Francis went numb. You guys remember? Francis just paused. He was in shock for a second because I said, watch Gio be the shortstop and DJ play third, and that's what they're going to do on the left side of the infield. And Francis went numb. He was like, there's no way. But Aaron Boone said today, Gio's the shortstop. Now, there's two sides of this ball. There's two sides of this ball here. One side of the ball is Aaron could be telling the truth. Because my understanding is, and guys, I get a lot of you guys DMing me. If I had additional information, I would post it. The Yankees over the last couple of years have gotten harder and harder to get info from. even from some of the guys that I know that I really trust. There's not a lot of shit out there right now. There's not a lot of info out there right now, guys. The last I heard was that the Yankees want Freddie Freeman. He's the guy they want. Now, I'm not saying, again, you guys know where Pete is. Pete is all for Carlos Correa. I think it makes all the sense in the world. That's me. That's where I am. My understanding is Freddie Freeman's the guy they want. Here's why I'm saying you might want to take Boone a little bit at his word here. If they get Freddie Freeman, if they were to get him, you got Freeman at first. You know who's already at second base in Gleyber. Shortstop, it's not going to be DJ. So if we're playing devil's advocate here, it's not going to be DJ. DJ's not playing short. And third base, we know who that is. Now, if you want to make the Yankees better, let me tell you what you should do. They're a better team with DJ LeMahieu at second base than they are with Gleyber Torres at second. I know a lot of people don't necessarily want to hear that because they believe in Gleyber. And I'm not saying that Gleyber can't come back this year and have a very strong season. I'm not saying that's impossible. The last 19 games of the year at second base, he hit over almost 300. Or he did hit 300, I think. Thank you for the subscription also. I appreciate that, fam. He was there. So when we look at that whole thing, this is not me saying that Gleyber just needs to go. I'm looking at the balance of a championship quality club. DJ LeMahieu is the best second baseman on this team. There's no denying that. And we have reason to believe and proof now that he was injured last year often. He's healthy now per everything we know. He's your second baseman. He's your second baseman. Guys, I said this yesterday, and I'll say it again today. You can go 10, 11, 12 years with Carlos Correa. And I notice a lot of people out there who don't like it. He's the best player available. He's the chip on the shoulder this team needs. You know for a fact he'll handle New York. He makes all the sense in the world. And then guess what happens if you could go get a guy like Carlos Correa? You're even more okay with dealing a Peraza. You're more okay with dealing a Luis Gil. You're more okay with dealing what it takes to call up Oakland and say, fam, Billy, what's going on, man? Hey, you heard what? You heard what's up? We got Carlos. Yeah, Billy, we got Carlos. Looking good, right? Yeah, but here's what we need. Look, listen to me, Bill. Bill, put the phone, put the other line down, Bill. Look. Here's the thing. We got a couple of options for you. Okay, we want to talk. We want Olsen. We want Minaya. I saw what you gave the Mets, so don't fuck with me. Okay? I already saw what you gave Cohen over there. I get it. Bassett's good, I know. Minaya 1 year only. Here's the deal. You got Peraza potential. I'll give up Everson Piera, who I love. Oswaldo Cabrera's close. I love him too. Clark Schmidt could start in your rotation right now. Luis Gil could start in your rotation right now. And we also got Gleyber Torres. Pick 3 or 4 of those guys and we'll talk. All right, I'll talk to you later. You let me know. You guys can't bullshit me and tell you it's that hard. Guys, you can't bullshit me and tell me that Brian Cashman and the New York Juggernaut, they can't do that, guys. This is not me being an unrealistic fan because I know they're out there and I get it. I'm not the dude coming on here saying, go sign Freeman, sign Correa, sign this guy. Look, can the Yankees do that? Yes. Is it likely? No, it's not really possible. They're not going to do that. I think we all get that. They could, but they're not going to. But here's the thing that bothers me. Here's the thing that bothers me, okay? They got a prospect capital for what reason? They have a prospect capital for what reason? They got money for what reason? They got all of that for what reason? Hey, Toad. No, not Toad. I'm sorry. I'm not Toad. Toad, no. Somebody else said it. Kevin said A's want Volpe, end of story. Kevin, I'll make a deal with you. If Oakland trades Olsen to another club that's not the Yankees, I guarantee you they don't get that team's number one prospect. I'll put money on it. They don't need Olsen to make a deal. They don't need Volpe to make a deal. This is the funny thing that people say. I talked about this yesterday. Why does Peraza get so much disrespect? Do you guys understand that Peraza would be most teams' number one prospect? Including the Yankees, he's the number two prospect? So, a lot of this, like, oh, Peraza's not worthy. I don't think you guys know what you're talking about when you talk about that. Darius, you're right. Boone did say that they need a shortstop, an RC2C, RC, whatever the hell it's called. The one with, what's his face, and CC. So, the thing for me is, none of this is unrealistic. This stuff isn't unrealistic to talk about. These are all things the Yankees can do because they have it there for them. Again, they got the money. We know that. I'm not even asking them to add $100 million. I'm not asking them to add $100 million to payroll here. But give me a product that I can watch on this team this year. Don't give me the same club again. Guys, look, the funny thing is, if you guys have been with me for years to come, you guys know I'm right down the middle when it comes to the Yankees. I don't favor and I don't, go against just to do it. I call it how I see it. This shit isn't hard to do. You can't give me that same team they ended the year with last year and try to bullshit me that they could win. You can't do that. Not with latitude. We got latitude. We know we need to add a shortstop. They're going to come back in this John and bullshit us? And you expect me to sit back and go, yeah, I think they're a contender this year. I think they're wonderful, man. Healthy seasons. We're good to go. Boone again's going to have the same press conferences. Nah, man, Look. This Yankee club this year, phenomenal. Just phenomenal. They're ready to go. Okay? Let me tell you guys, man. That's not it. That's not me. I can't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it at all. This club has things they truly need to improve on. We all know that. We all understand that. But they got to show it. Carlos Correa automatically makes this team one of the best teams in the East, if not the best team in the East. He's that good. One of the best defensive shortstops you'll find. One of the best big game hitters. Hey, what is the thing that a lot of people get concerned about? A lot of people get concerned that a guy's going to come here from a place like Houston and they're going to struggle because they can't handle the big lights. One of the things you already know about Carlos Correa that I guarantee you don't have to worry about at all is that he can handle New York. You do not have to worry about Carlos Correa handling New York City. It's not going to be a problem. It's not going to be a problem if Carlos Correa goes 0 for 18 and fans boo him early. It's not going to be a problem. Because Correa is one of those guys that say, yeah, I'll boo myself too. He's one of those guys that will, hey, at the end of the day, I suck right now. That's Carlos Correa. Look, I would boo me also. But guess what Carlos Correa is going to do? It's my time now. Now we win. Glaber does that bullshit he did last year. I will put money on it. Carlos Correa is talking to him. Carlos Correa is talking to him. Carlos Correa will be talking to him. Gary Sanchez pulls the bullshit that he did. Carlos Correa is talking to him. The Yankees didn't have that last year. Who was the leader on the Yankees last year? Anybody know? Who was the clubhouse presence that would keep these guys in check? Does anybody know? Anybody has an idea? You know, and here's my thing, too, when it comes to the whole Carlos Correa hasn't been healthy thing. What you base this stuff off of is what have they done for me recently, okay? That's what you really got to base this. I understand Carlos Correa has missed time. I am not doubting that at all. But here's what I can tell you. In the last 2 years that he's been able to play baseball, which would be 2020 and 2021, Carlos has played most of the year. 90+% of the season. 60-game season, he played 58 games. 162, he played 148. We can't just judge. Gary Sheffield Jr. says this a lot. Nobody's guaranteed. Nobody is guaranteed. There's no one that's guaranteed. Patty Franks. What's good, Patty Franks? P. Glizzy. Nobody's guaranteed. But his last 2 seasons, Correa's been healthy. You know what I mean? You can't knock that. You can't talk smack on that. He's been healthy. You know what I'm saying? This brings us into our next topic, which I'm going to cover pretty briefly. This is kind of all blown up today because of a question from our good friend Lindsay Adler. Marcus, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I greatly appreciate it. But this is from Lindsay Adler today. Lindsay Adler asked about, how is it going to affect the Yankee players that are not vaccinated when Canada is not going to allow them to be in there. And everybody, Yankee fans, are already saying, oh my God, if they're not vaccinated, trade them. Larry's Treasures. We got Larry's Treasures in the chat. It's my man, Larry's Treasures. I love that. Larry's Treasures. But they're out there already saying, some fans are saying, oh, well, you got to get rid of these guys if they don't do this. We don't want to hold on to them. We don't want them here. Just for fun breaks. I appreciate it, fam. You got to trade the unvaccinated guys. Blah, 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 okay? All right? I'm so sick of hearing this crap, guys. Look, you know who you should be mad at? Don't be mad at Judge or whoever is unvaccinated on the Yankees. Be mad at Canada. Be mad at New York when it comes to Kyrie Irving. Be mad at these nutcases. Be mad at them. Don't be mad at the Yankee players that made a personal choice of their own. Don't be mad at them because we've had dumbass rules that meant jack shit to anybody and didn't pay off or do anything for anyone. Because all of a sudden, let's be real, that's what this show is. I'm right down the middle, guys, so I probably do lean a little more right, to be honest, than the current left, which is absolutely insane, but just to be real with you guys for a second, because this is what I do. This is what we do at this channel. My opinion might be different than somebody else on the channel. But let's be honest. All of a sudden, you remember Joe? If you're unvaccinated, you're going to die. It's going to be a dark winter for the unvaccinated. They're all going to die. Remember that? He whispered like a nutcase. All of a sudden, hey, Joe, the American people aren't really happy with all these COVID laws. Oh, yeah, let's end it. Everybody, COVID's over. It's canceled. We're done. Yeah, hey, take everything down. New York City, papers everywhere you walked. Mask up, take it off. Take it off. We're done. We're guys, it's over. Get rid of it. Numbers, they're spiked? Don't worry about the spikes. Forget the spikes. Get rid of it. Come on. Get it out of here. Get it out. It's all right. It's all right. Get it out of here. We don't need it no more. That's fine. But us as fans are going to shit on our players? We're going to wait to see, Aaron Judge can't go. Oh, he's unvaxxed. Trade him. Don't re-sign him. Trade him. Because that's what you'll hear. All you got to do is go look at Twitter. Go over and look at Twitter, everybody. Go look at Twitter. It's the dumbest shit you'll ever see in your life. You got to see the comments I've seen today. from these nutcases. Absolutely insane. You got Kyrie Irving. Oh, you can't play? I can't play? Okay, I'll just sit down right there with no mask on. He's sitting watching the game. Hey. Oh, halftime? All right, I'm gonna go to the fucking thing. Gonna go sit down there. There we go. But you can't play. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Can the unvaccinated guys get a test? Can they be tested when they enter, tested when they leave? Is that fair? Can we do that at least? We're going to just say, oh, it's Canada. Fuck Canada. Who's Canada? I know we got somebody in here from Canada. By all means, fam, I feel bad for you dealing with Trudeau, but look, we got somebody here too that isn't too fun. So, hey, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're all humans, and I love all humans. No matter how you think, even if you're crazy, it's like, I don't care. Look, man, I don't care what your politics are. Hope you don't care about mine to watch me. I don't make it part of my daily shows. Just things like this to me are silly. It's absolutely stupid. And that's what I feel about that. I think it's absolutely dumb. It's beyond stupid. Thank you for all the new subscribers too, man. But no, I just don't want that to affect the Yankees, and I don't want Yankee fans to be shitting on these guys, man. You know what I mean? It's just so weird. It's so stupid. It makes no sense. My man from Canada, I love you too, bro. I love you too. I love you too, man. Got Al Bundy in here, man. Al Bundy. I'm gonna sit down like Al Bundy and just talk to you guys. Yankee Ruben. Hey, Ruben, I think you actually got the first merchandise from NyynewsTV, fam. You should save that shirt, bro. You should save that shirt, man. It's gonna be up there one day, man. But he says, "What up, Pete? What up, Ruben? People are idiots for these stupid non-baseball reason to trade players. Cash works in silence. He isn't trying to ramp up the price the shortstop and first base targets. Hard to mess it up this offseason, Ruben. You know your boy been saying that for a minute. It's very hard to mess it up this offseason, but imagine if they do. Chef Peasy. Chef Peasy says Olsen and Correa make this team relevant again. Guys, if you don't follow me on Twitter, at Simonetti Source, do that. Hey, man, I wrote that today. I had a tweet today, fam, and I simply said, oh, wow, Tom Brady's coming back. I just saw that from one of my team sent that out to me. Anyway, not for NFL here. Saw things here. But just talking about Olsen and Correa. If this team ever got Olsen and Correa, I wrote it on Twitter, I drop dead. This would be me in the live chat. While you guys are typing away and shit, I've been dead for 7 minutes already. That'll be me in the chat. And cool. Let's talk about this. Because, matter of fact, before I move forward, boom! Manscaped introducing the Ultra Premium Collection. Fam, visit manscaped.com today. Use the code SPITTAZ, SPITTAZ. Use that code today. You'll get 20% off and free shipping wherever the hell you are. Go ahead and get that mess in there. The best stuff, I'm telling you, man. Manscaped is friggin' awesome. I'm not just saying that because they sponsor Designated Spittaz. They have been awesome with us, and they have been amazing with their products. Now they have the whole shampoo, 2-in-1, deodorant, moisturizing lotion, lip balm, everything else. You guys got to go get that. So please make sure if you do shop at Manscaped, use code SPITTAZ at manscaped.com. Oh, sunny days like the Garrett Cole reaction. Oh, fam, those are the days. Ruben says my favorite shirt, Pete. Ruben. Telling you, man, we got some big stuff. Let me tell you guys something real quick. I'm going to give you guys the skinny real quick. You guys know what I'm saying? If Carlos Correa signs with the Yankees, we will release on the moment he signs one of the dopest damn shirts you have ever seen in your life. Hoodie, tank, all that shit, man. One of the dopest you have ever seen in your life. But I want to talk a little more right now about how the Yankees are currently set up. Luke Voit, we saw in camp today. You got to assume that Luke Voit is going to be moved. I mean, it only makes the most sense for this club is you move Luke Voit. The DH is in the National League now. I'm sure there's going to be interest, if not already. I don't know anything on this front, but I could almost guarantee you guys right now that he's there, that they've asked about him. There's no doubt in my mind that teams have asked about him. We know he's there. Aaron Hicks, I don't know. I've kind of said many times that I feel like Aaron Hicks should serve as your fourth outfielder. You can have Gallo in center field, maybe Judge once or twice a week. I think they got a good enough outfield that they can man that themselves. But overall, just looking at the whole situation here, people bring up, I saw a few of you guys in the chat. I saw his name a couple of times. Trevor Story. I love Trevor Story. I have nothing against Story at all. So I don't want anybody to be fooled by that. Story alone to me does jack shit. It's not enough for me. Story alone's not enough for me. Carlos Correa alone is not enough for me. But it's like me and Gary Sheffield said today in our chat. It shows that Brian Cashman is being aggressive, and they're likely not just going to go out there and get a guy like Correa and be like, all right, we're done. If they make a major move like that, they're going to have to do more because they know they got to change the landscape of this team. It's that simple. Gio Urshela, I'm fine with Gio as the third baseman. DJ LeMahieu should be playing second base. This is common sense. So, I don't know what's going to happen there. We don't have many days left for shit to go down, so I don't know what Brian Cashman is doing. I really don't. You got a lot of these same guys that are still here. I don't know what the holdup is. I know lockout just ended, but they've been talking. Don't be fooled by that. They've been talking. They use different cell phones. They find ways to communicate. 100% they do that. They still find ways to do it. All right? So don't think that they're not out there communicating. They don't have an idea of who's interested in who. They don't have an idea of what it's going to take to get some of these guys. Moises Acevedo, my friend, thank you so much. He goes, we need to be the evil empire once again. When teams was so scared to play us, we should sign Correa. He is the next evil villain. Moises Acevedo. My friend, I could not agree with you anymore. I could not agree with that any more than I can right now. You are 100% spot on. No doubt about it. The Yankees should be the bully in the room right now. There's no doubt about it. They could go up to 250 if they want to. They could go to 260 if they want to. They're not going to get hit too hard. They missed it last time, remember? They were off last time. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I'm going to have a message for you guys, but let me just finish this off. And I'll have a message for you guys. I want to make some announcements. You guys know I always do that in the live chats. So we're going to be here for a minute. Maybe some news will break. I'll give it a little over an hour or so. So far, we got about 30 minutes in here, but we're going to be here for a minute. You guys know how I do it over here. NyynewsTV. But, they got to be the evil empire again. This is the time. Look, again, I don't want to be on repeat here. Oh, yeah, they picked up Tim LaCastro today to a one-year deal. I'm pretty sure he's going to miss a little bit of time. He's probably going to miss a little bit of time. Tyler says, I got my sweater. It looks fire. Tyler, my friend, thank you so much. This segues right into www.nyynewstv.com. Guys, go ahead. The shop is wide open. Tyler knows. Ruben knows. A lot of people in this chat have already purchased. Johnny has purchased. Guys, go to the shop, nyynewstv.com. Check out our merch, and we got so much more coming. We got the number 99 hat, the whole set. We got the number 45 hat and the whole set. Every single podcast got their own category. We got kid stuff. We got lady stuff, so get your girl something. We got a lot of good stuff over there at NyynewsTV.com, so make sure you guys are checking that out. But what I was saying is, I don't want to be on repeat here, but this was the off-season of off-seasons. How do you miss here? How do you miss in this off-season? Somebody tell me that and convince me of that. How do you miss? My fiance went ahead and just threw that in the chat, so go ahead. That is the link directly to the chat. I got some more announcements coming up. But how do you miss? You know what I'm saying? Before guys was signed, you had Simeon out there. Robbie Ray was out there. Seager was out there. You guys know Marte was out there. We know all the names that was out there and doing it up, right? So none of that stuff is new. There was so many. But then there was the trades. There was Olsen. There was Jacob Stallings, Manaea, so on, so on, so on. It was really it was really a time that, as a fan, when I sat there as a fan and we were watching live on this very channel, we were watching the wild card game live. And I remember telling my team, this sucks, but I don't know how you miss in the offseason. I don't know how you miss in the offseason. I don't know how you miss. And right now, the Yankees are missing. There's no denying that. That's why I got mad. People thought I got mad because Aaron Boone didn't shit on the team today. No. I didn't get mad because Aaron Boone didn't shit on the team today. I wasn't expecting him to shit on the team. What I was expecting was a beat writer to ask a simple question. Ask a simple follow-up. Aaron, but this team hasn't improved. What do you think the difference is from just a couple of months ago when you said this team needs improvements? What's the difference? That's all I'm saying. Hirsch, I saw what you said. Who's more to blame? Hold it. Hold that for a second. Let me answer. I always want to answer super chats as quick as I can. Marcus says, Pete, love your channel and what you do, but no chance the Yankees pay $350 for Correa. He's not even the best player in his team. He's not worth it. Marcus says he's not worth it. Look, everybody got their opinion, and I don't know if they got to pay $350. You know what I mean? Will they have to pay $350 at this point? I think people get very confused, too, when we're talking about Carlos Correa and why he would mean so much to this club. If you paid attention to this club all year long, what was it? They were flat all year. They got a manager that's like, I call him the walking melatonin. He puts you to bed immediately. He puts you right to sleep. Okay? So, when you got stuff like that, you watch a team, guys run to first base. They don't even run. Gleyber Torres strikes out. The ball goes to the backstop. He gets thrown out because he never runs. Gary Sanchez, forget about it. The base running errors all year long, and they make excuse after excuse after excuse. If you got a little fire, if you got somebody who goes, look, I don't give a shit if you just came up. When you're here, you play. That's what you need. That, to me, is worth the money. And let me tell you guys something, too. The money thing is bullshit because they're going to make that money back almost immediately. They're going to make that money back almost immediately. Do you know what Carlos Correa merchandise sales will look like for the first 1, 2, 3 years? It's going to pay his salary by himself. It's going to pay his salary by himself. Get him back to Hirsch. That's what I call Boone. He's a walking melatonin. Tell me that you cannot fall asleep while it's post. This is all you got to do is post games. Put your hands up. And, we're turning the corner and it's the same shit every day. The ba 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 boom ba ba boom. It's the same shit. But Hirsch, to answer your question, Hirsch is my guy, man. Hirsch is my guy. To answer your question, Twitter break real quick. My dude there, my dude right there, my other dude there. All right, Hirsch. This is another reason why fans get mad at me when it comes to Boone. Okay, let me give it to you. Let me give it to you guys. Good, ready? It's Hal. Steinbrenner's the problem, because when you're the boss, or led to be known as you are the boss, it's on you. You can overrule Cashman. You can overrule anybody under you. It's the idea of being a boss. Guys, let me tell you this real quick. At NyynewsTV, I love my team. My team is an amazing club. This is my baby. So I would never let somebody else ruin this. This is my baby. I love it. This thing, guys, the reason I'm so much crazy, I'm on this thing from morning to late at night, every single day. There's so much stuff behind the scenes you guys haven't seen yet. I'm going to talk to the new subscribers in here about NyynewsTV momentarily. But this is my baby. When you are the owner of something, guys, you don't take a backseat. You never take a backseat. It is yours. You own it. So Steinbrenner could sit there right now and go, hey, Cash, look, I thought about it. I looked at what we're doing. I looked at this. I looked at that. You got to go out there and make these moves that I want. Offer the 3-something. Trade these prospects. The advisors say no. I don't care what they think. Make the move. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. It's that simple. Marcus says, I'm not saying they can't pay, but not on him. Should have paid for Machado or Harper. I don't disagree with that. I think you're right. They should have paid for one of those guys. They know they aren't good enough right now. They signed someone. I don't disagree with you, Marcus. And look, there's people out there where I say all the time, look, my opinion is Carlos Correa is the guy. I give him the money. I feel they need it. I think they need it in the club. I said they need it on the field. If you sit back and say, hey, Pete, they don't get him, but what they actually do, they go out there to get Story and they get Freeman. Or they get Story and Rizzo, and maybe they make another move for a pitcher. Okay. I could somewhat get behind that. Would I be ecstatic? I'd be all right. Wouldn't be ecstatic. Jesus King Chavez says the Yankees need to hit Boone with a, yeah, fired. I can't believe we ain't doing nothing besides signing LeCastro, Timmy Lowe. Facts, fam. Facts. I'm right there with you on that, man. But, guys, let me take a NyynewsTV little spot right here. Anybody that is new in this room, I just want to give you the quick little rundown for NyynewsTV. You guys heard me say, again, I'm Pete Simonetti. If you don't know me, follow me on Twitter, @Simonetti_Source. Follow me on IG, NyynewsTV Pete. We do a lot here. We got 6 podcasts running weekly. Let me run those through to you real quickly. Sunday, Designated Spittaz. That is myself and Francis Lee. Monday, NyynewsT. Tomorrow, Monday, it will be live at 8:30. So Monday, NyynewsT. That is Chris, Christian, and SGR. Tuesday, we have Guillen's World. That is World Series manager Ozzie Guillen and his sons, Ozzie Jr. and Oni Guillen. That is Tuesday. Wednesday, we have Twin Bill, Alex and Luca. On Thursday, we have Hola Como Estas, which is from Felix, NY News Felix. And on Friday, we got Chef Talk. That is from Gary Sheffield Jr. During the season, guys, we're going to have live pre-games, live post-games. Every game, you're going to be covered with the best of the best. I tell you guys, there is no better place to be than right here. No better place to be than this spot right here. I'm telling you guys right now. So if you are new, if you're in here and you're like, I'm unsure if I should subscribe, thank you. Right there. Boom. Hit that subscribe button. So much stuff coming for you guys. And one more thing. June 25th, the New York Yankees have partnered with NyynewsTV, and we will be having NyynewsTV Day at Yankee Stadium. That is June 25th. You can buy your tickets today. My fiance is going to throw that in there any minute. You're going to see the link for NyynewsTV Day. Again, with the price of admission, what comes with that is the following. From 11:30 to 1 o'clock, We have the MasterCard party deck all to ourselves. All you can eat, all you can drink. I know I'm going to be pouring back some brewskis with all of you guys that I love so much, that I've continued to help grow this channel. We're going to throw them up that day. We got our own section for ourselves. We're going to be loud. We're going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. If you have not bought your ticket yet, go ahead and buy your ticket. Ruben Correa is Beltran of shortstops. Very good offensively and great defensively. Hasn't lived up to the A-Rod hype, but performs in the playoffs like Beltran, which we need players who perform in October. Ruben, my friend, I greatly appreciate that, and I really, really agree with you on that 150%. Jesus King Chavez with the 100. Fam, we keep it 100 here all the time, every single day. That is what we do. That is what we do. Exactly what we do. Yeah, man, a lot of you guys in there have already bought your tickets. I greatly appreciate that also, man. We're excited, man. I'm excited to see you guys. I'm excited to chat it up with you guys, but, you know, Timmy Lowe. Timmy Lowe is back. I know everybody's so excited about Timmy Lowe being back, but look, man. Anthony got his. I know you did, Anthony. I know. I saw it on there. The Yankees got moves to make, man. Look, we don't do this, and I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you guys also in the chat. Everybody that's in the chat is in this right now because they're excited. You know what I mean? They're in this right now because they're excited. You guys are Yankee fans. Guys, we put our blood, sweat, and tears into this club. Again, guys, most of my hours are meant working on things for this team. My company, yes, but regarding the Yankees. So, yeah, I'm invested in the New York Yankees. You as a fan are invested in the New York Yankees. Oh, yes, please, guys, do me a favor. Even if you guys got to pause for a second, I promise you I'm not going to disappear. I am here. I need a major favor from you guys. Please. Because we're doing very well on iTunes podcast. We're climbing the charts for Yankees. I think we're like 6 and 7 right now. NYST is 6 and Designated Spittaz is number 7. Guys, do me a favor. If you have Apple, click that link right there. It's going to bring you to the Designated Spittaz podcast on Apple. Give us a 5-star review. We greatly appreciate it. Give all of the NyynewsTV. We got our own channel on Apple Podcast. Just go on there and look up NyynewsTV. You're going to see all of our podcasts. Go on there, please, and update it. Give everybody a 5-star review. It helps us out. We're climbing up that chart. We're almost going to be number 1, and I predict that we're probably going to be number 1. Whether it's NYST, whether it's Designated Spittaz, Twin Bill, Hola Como Estás, Chef Talk, Guillen's World, one of us are going to be up there. I almost guarantee it. So, guys, if you could ever take a little bit of time out of your day, please do that. It really helps us. But getting back to us being invested, when we go to that stadium, we spend money. And all we expect is, hey, give us the best product on the field. You can't sit there right now as a fan and say that this is the best product on the field. Nicholas, man, I can't believe Gary's still the starting catcher either. And we talked about this on the Designated Spittaz podcast yesterday. Gary coming back, Boone coming back, none of those are good signs for a team that really wants to win. I'm just keeping it real with you. It's not. It's not. I would say 77% of the Yankee fan base wanted Boone gone at the end of last year. 77, maybe even more than that. I'm being generous. Anybody who watched the Yankees also sat back and said, Garrett Cole doesn't want to catch Sanchez. Montgomery didn't want to catch him. Kluber didn't want to catch him. He's been here. He's going to be a free agent after next year. What do we expect is going to change? What do we expect is going to change? Does he hit a little bit? Cool, that's fine. This team obviously needs a defensive catcher. It's as clear as day. They don't need their offense from catcher. They need somebody that the pitchers are willing to throw to. That's what they need. Johnny says 86%. All right, Johnny, I'll go with 86%. I'm okay with that. I believe it. That's why. Glaber got questions. You know what I mean? So when we invest in a ball club, Like we do. You guys are in here because of the Yankees. You're not in here to look at me. You're not in here to hear me just talk. You're in here to me to talk about the team that you love. That's what brings us together as common friends. That's what brings us together as a source of something to talk about. That's what NyynewsTV is. So we are all invested in this club. You can't sit back and go, well, at least we're getting the best product on the field. We're not. We're not. You're not getting the best product on the field. Like Darius says, pretty bad when two Cy Youngs don't want to throw to him. And look, somebody told me earlier, well, hey, Pete, Kluber's gone, so it doesn't matter. So Montgomery was also one of those guys, and he's still here. You don't think other guys coming up might get hit and at some point say, hey, guys, you know what? Can I try Higgy for a day, Booney? Do you mind if can I try to do some work with Higgy? I think you might. I think you might start hearing that. Edward, man, I appreciate it. He says, hey, Pete, can I get a FIP-U? FIP-U, okay? FIP me, FIP-U. Yeah, man, that FIP-U was funny, man, because I had somebody trying to tell me that the origin story of FIP-U, if you guys don't know what FIP is fielding independent pitching. And it's a stat that in ways shows you that somebody maybe performed better than what their actually ERA shows. So somebody was trying to tell me that the Yankees don't need Robbie Ray. $23 million. 1-2 with Garrett Cole would have been phenomenal. Because guess what it might have been? 500 strikeouts at the top of that rotation. You don't pass on that for 23 mil. But somebody goes, well, Jordan Montgomery's FIP was just as good as him, so why do you need him, foe? They didn't say foe, but why do you need him for? That's what they said. What do you need him for? So I said, FIP me, FIP you. That's where that originated from. And yeah, that was one of the many fun times I've had doing these shows and being on Twitter. Many fun times. Many fun times. Guys, let's get a quick Twitter update. Let's see if there's anything going on in the world of Twitter. Anything we have to discuss. I got so many messages here. Hey, Ruben, I saw your DM, my friend, and yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do it. You can do that in that. Let me see if I see anything that I maybe missed to talk about. Jock Peterson is drawing interest from the Guardians. The Indians, also known as. That is from John Morosi. Let me see something else here, guys. I see a lot of people talking about Tom Brady being back. I'm pretty sure, there's a lot of people excited about that. Yeah, there's really nothing else right now, at least going on that I'm seeing. Thank you to everybody, by the way, that has shared this. I appreciate everybody that is sharing this out. We got over 300 in here. Definitely got a lot of new likes and subs, so I appreciate that. Big Blue in the Bronx, what is going on, man? Guys, catch my man Alex and his brother Luca, Twin Bill, on Wednesdays. Big Blue in the Bronx. Definitely. Pete, are we going to do something? I don't know anymore. Taco Nacho, man, even the backup guys are now gone. Somebody asked me recently if I'm not being as optimistic as I'm trying to be because I want them to field a good team. What do I think they do? And I said, I think they probably bring Rizzo back. I think they go for Rizzo because then that could open up that left side of the infield that I'm really worried about. Of DJ at third and Gio at short. They might bullshit the fans. That might be the best option. I don't know. But, I don't know. Do they get Seiya Suzuki? Hey, the Mets would never surprise me for anything they do. I think Correa will be too much for them, but it wouldn't shock me if the Mets do even more. That wouldn't shock me at all. That wouldn't shock me at all. What do I think about Brady being back? I think he had a really good year last year, right? So why the hell not? Hey, don't leave when you know you got something left. I mean, you do it once. That's what I think people don't understand too. Like, fighting is a little different because you could really get hurt in fighting. I mean, I know you get hurt at football too, but fighting, you could die. You could get killed in that ring, and you got a better chance of doing it than somewhere else. But you live once, you know what I mean? And when you're done with that game, you're done with that game forever. There's no really going back. So for Brady, I say good for him. Good for him. That's my opinion of it is good for him. I'm happy for him. Yeah, man, you know, I see a lot of people shitting on the Blue Jays, man. The Blue Jays, you can say what you want, but if you look at that rotation, and what they got there right now, Berrios, Manoah, Ryu, Kikuchi, Gossman, and Pearson. For anybody sitting back and just going, well, Kikuchi's not that good. Guys, that doesn't, that doesn't mean jack shit. They replaced Robbie Ray with Kikuchi and Gossman. And Manoah was really good. Could get better. Pearson's going to be there now for the whole year. They got a good club. They got a really good club. So look, I know sometimes as Yankee fans want to be a little overly optimistic. We want to kind of shit on other moves because we ain't doing them. That's a good team. That's a really good team, man. That's a really good team. So, you know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm really just waiting for the Yankees to make a move, guys. I know I'm waiting like you guys are too. Again, I think I said it when I started this show. Zach, I appreciate that, man. You're the best, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I said it earlier when the show started. I've had a lot of DMs asking me about what do I know? Is there anything, that I've been told additionally? And I keep telling you guys, if there was, I'd put it out there. The last I've been told, and I'll repeat it again, is that my understanding is that Freeman is the guy the Yankees want. Freeman's the guy the Yankees want. That's what I've been told, is that Freeman is the guy the Yankees want. Other than that, I haven't heard much. Michael says, just found you the other night. Love it, Pete. Michael, man, thank you so much. Tell your friends, man, and share it wherever you are on social media. Share it out there, man. That's what we're doing. Big Blue. Because you know what's going to happen. You know Guardy's coming back at some point. Guardy's probably coming back at some point. Yeah, I mean, I've been told that even before the deadline, I reported on Twitter that I was told the Yankees were very, very aggressive with wanting Freeman. So, again, the understanding is from the mainstream reporters is that the Yankees are still hopeful they could get him. No, Anthony, that's my point today. They haven't done nothing to get better. They haven't done a thing to get better. And I'm just not cool with the bullshitting. You don't got to sit there and say your team sucks. But if you're a reporter, how do you not ask a question? How do you not ask a question? That's where I get confused. Is how do you not ask a question there? I mean, I think this week is the week you'll see things done. I do believe, this coming week is going to be very busy and very active. If not tonight, I think maybe tonight you could still see something go. But we'll see. I can't imagine LeCastro's 100% healthy already, too. He might spend some time in the IL. I don't know. He had a torn ACL, so he had to get surgery. That's usually like a 6 to 9 month thing. So I don't know where he is with that. I don't really care. To be quite honest, I don't really care. Hoping all is well, but like I said before, man, I don't really care. I don't really care. Let's see what else we got here. Trying to see if we got any updates before we go. Nothing there. Just some more bullshit stuff that we see. All right, yeah, nothing good on there right now. So, guys, what I'm going to do is save myself some energy, save myself a little bit of time back with the family, and I am going to sign off for now. But if there is news, I am free. I am free today. I am here. I am not going anywhere. So I will jump back on live immediately if there's anything that comes out. If there's any news that comes out, guys, I will be here. Tune in to NyynewsTV. Subscribe again if you have not. Make sure you stay tuned to what we're doing tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, if you guys are new to the channel, get used to these shows, okay? NyynewST. An amazing show. If you like a show with a couple of guys really just shooting the shit, talking, knowledgeable, knowing what they're talking about, be here tomorrow at 8:30. It is going to be a live show. The show is live. 8:30 tomorrow. NyynewST podcast will be live. Guillen's World on Tuesday. Twin Bill Wednesday. We got so much for you guys coming. Like I said, when this year gets underway, you won't have... Turn the Yes Network off. Turn the other guys off. Whoever you watch. Guys, it's right here. I promise you that. You will not be disappointed. I could guarantee you that. So, again, I'll be watching. I'll be like Batman, Spider-Man over the buildings, looking out, seeing what's going on. If news breaks, I'll be right back in this seat, ready to talk to you guys. So for, again, I am Pete Simonetti of NyynewsTV. I'll talk to you guys next time. See you later.
Before it hits the front page,